welcome to another episode of your favorite show, the Get Real Show. Yeah, we're back today again with an amazing, scintillating, educating, and kind of complicating topic. Today, I have a guest in the studio. But before I tell you about my guest, topic today is there a thing as light skin or dark skin privilege? Listen, is there anything as light skin or dark skin privilege? Stay right there. I'll see you guys. Welcome back, guys, and welcome to today's episode of your favorite online YouTube show, the Get Real Show. Today, as I said earlier, the topic is scintillating and educating, and I hope your pen and paper are ready. And to some of you guys with iPad and iPhone and iThis and iThat and iBook, I hope you're also ready. So today, on my far right, I've got your boy Victor.
Shout out to God.
And on my that was my line, Victor, guys. That's my line. And on my immediate right, I've got amazing. I don't think she's a guest now anymore. She's now part of us. Yoliz, with a beautiful smile, and she looks so beautiful, guys.
Oh, thank you, Dave.
She's beautiful. Not you looking at her face, like I can tell you she's beautiful,
Bro.
Because I'm looking at her like for real, live. But you guys are looking at her from the screen. On my left, I've got your boy Hori, aka Young Mandela. So, guys, today I know the topic is very tricky. I know the topic can be emotional, can flare anything, but I just want us to try and be ourselves. So today's topic is the dark or light skin privileges. Yoli, let's kick the ball rolling.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm like to put it on the spot.
Why you putting me on the spot, Dave? Is it because I'm dark skinned? Wow. Am I light skinned, Victor?
A little bit.
A little bit. So I'm in between. So wow. So where do I fit in this topic?
You have to choose which part you're gonna go. You're gonna go with the black cup or you go with the white cup.
Okay.
All right. Well, Dave, to answer you, with this topic, I feel definitely there is. I mean, as we all know it, like over the past, even now where we are today, slightly changing though, but definitely is. I also feel that it's quite a sensitive topic because we've carried it since way back, and we obviously associate it with so many different things. We can associate it racially, we can associate it socially. We can associate it in our work environments, It's very sensitive in the sense that when you naturally in the past, when you naturally have to think what society, and I have to put it into society because what society would then give an image of a light-skinned person, it will go along with soft, calm, angelic, and then if you put into comparison with a dark-skinned person, and then it would go with strong, hard, angry, it's just what society has put into our minds. And if I can make a practical example, that example on its own is very large, but if we can bring it down and we make a practical example, if we talk about two males and we talk about a dark-skinned male, your mindset is to be scared, is to fear. He's going to rob you. He's going to attack you. You know what I mean? In comparison, when a light-skinned male walks into the room and you think, oh, he's well put together, he's calm. You focus on his features. You're no more frightened, or you don't keep your guard up. And basically society has put that in us. And over the time, I think we've transitioned, or I'd like to believe that we've transitioned for that. And I thank also like the big stars that we have on TV, because now we have people like your Liputos, like the the model.
Yeah.
We have, I mean, your Naomi Campbells. We've got your Kelly Rowland. I mean, really women who changed that. Of course, exactly. Like women who've changed that for us in society, where we feel comfortable in our own skin. Yeah. And who's changed that as a whole, because now you'll see that we less likely to put relaxers on our hair. We're going more natural. A lot of black females, I mean, Dark and Lovely is losing out a lot on the market because because people are owning their crown and we're owning our skin. We're comfortable in our own skin. It doesn't matter what society tries to put us in. I think we've evolved in that sense, so I'd like to think that we have.
And this started like recently.
Yeah.
Because
Vic, I just need you to I want us to take this first round easy. I want us to build on it. So I just wanted to do a foundation. What do you, just your honest opinion with what's going on in the society?
Yeah, the thing is, I can contest to that because it's not a new thing anymore. People already know that. It's started way back. It's just that things started changing recently. People have known their places. Black dark-skinned girls are winning in the industry and all that because they know like they have to put the fear aside. Face their game. Put up a lot of challenges, and they have noticed that being dark skin doesn't affect anything. They keep pushing, and I'm really proud of dark skin girls all over the world trying to put themselves on the map. And when you talk about comparison, it's affected a lot of people, in this generation. Even way back, you cannot get to the top if you're not, the other way around.
Correct.
If you dark skin, it's very hard. It's very hectic. Either you are the second, third. You can never be the first. You know what I mean?
Correct.
But now, things have changed. People have known their places. Even dark skinned guys, also in the industry, they're doing perfectly well because it's not that time people are fearing light-skinned people. They're genuine, they're winning, they're blessed more than black-skinned guys or black-skinned girls, So it's really a thing of joy because now this generation we all have woken up. We all know our places. We all want to be CEOs. We all want to own businesses. You can see, let me just give one example, like Black Americans. They're winning. They keep on winning because they know like the time have passed when they're being put aside or put at the back, They're really winning. Even
treated
in Africa,
as a second-class citizen.
You know what I mean? So even in Africa, we keep winning. We keep creating opportunities because we know that time have come and gone. Like when you will be less privileged because you're not this and that,
Yes.
Even if you're the first, they have to maneuver it. They have to play games on it for a light-skinned person to be in the forefront. You know what I mean?
Correct.
So, but at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say to people also, because they also some people that they're in the slum, they don't know how to, portray themselves as black as they are. They don't know how to create opportunities because why? They felt like this and this were owned by white people, so they don't have any chance. They don't have the survival in that kind of aspect. No, you really have a very huge opportunities. There's people doing big things.
Yeah.
Without even thinking because I'm black or whatever. But now you can see also black skinned guys, black skinned ladies, we are all staying in different places, different countries where before you can imagine they can. You know? And they're affording things that before they're scared to have
access to. Correct.
You know what I mean?
Okay,
yes.
Vic, I'm going to pause you right there. I just wanted to hold that last line.
Okay.
Ori, I feel in my spirit that you have a contrary opinion to what these people are saying. What do I feel so?
Yes, and
brother,
I think
I could feel it in my spirit.
as for me, I feel like should I say maybe segregation between the black and light skin or white. It's because of what we have been the colonization have putting on our head.
Thank you.
Because black people, dark skinned people, they are not like that from the origin. we always come together as one, whether you are light or this or that.
Yeah.
And we all together.
But the slavery make us to understand that the black, even if you are okay, because when the colonization came, you see the black ones that are too dark, they walk outside.
Correct.
But the lighter skin, they are using them as a domestic serf, the one that will be cooking.
Walk
and doing.
inside.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
So they part us in two ways.
Wow,
Correct.
Ori,
So-
wait a minute, Ori, just repeat that again. I've never seen it in that light.
Don't you know that Ori is a
Yeah.
young man?
Ori,
then?
That's,
Ori,
that's,
just
that's,
repeat
that's,
that.
what, that's what they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They part
So
us.
even among the blacks, there are two black.
Yes.
Yeah.
The light ones are working at home. They are the one cooking.
Musa have to be at
They
the
are
gate.
the one looking after their
Domestic
kids.
work. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
While the dark one will be on the field, farming, do because it was farming all those days.
Yeah.
So farming doing all those things. So they putting these things in our
us.
brain that if you are not light, you cannot do anything because you are devil.
Yes.
Kind of.
So you understand? That is why you see the percentage, because if you go to World Health Organization, it stated there that 75 or 70 something plus Nigerians, they are bleaching. They are the first in the world. Then you go to Togo, they are second. They are like 50 something percent.
And Congo?
Then South Africa, they are 35%.
What of Congo?
I don't know.
Ah,
but that's
Congo,
what
You
I-
have to check. I think
So-
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
but you need to check. Those are the statistics they have on World
Yeah.
Health Organization.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are still not believing in their color. You understand? But we appreciate the people like Genevieve, like
Yeah.
Omotola,
Shout out to all of them.
you
Shout out to
know,
them.
who are
Yeah.
able to carry on with their skin.
Shout out to them.
And make something happen. You in I read Things Fall Apart about when what's his name went to UK in 50s, in 60s. You can't stay inside the same bus with the white people. Who are you? You can't in same bus. So those things are in our head. And you go to some organization now, if you are not light skinned, even if you are black, if you are not light skinned, you can't be a receptionist.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you are not light skinned, you can't be an air hostess. Because they know you attract people. And that's what majority of us want. We want someone who can attract us, and even though you don't want to buy this cup, but because that person it's a dark light skin, you will
Feeding
like
our
to,
fantasies in a
you
way.
will like to
you know?
price.
Yeah.
You understand? So we need to make sure we unlearn all these things.
Thank you.
Now
Thank
it
you,
was
Ori.
because of the colonization that made
Yeah.
us to be thinking of these
Thank you,
things.
Ori. I hear that.
And we need to go back to where we came from, how our people are living. You know, black skin are the beautiful people in the world. They are the fundamental human race. They started this world. And you have to understand that whatever that happened within the colonization, things have gone, and now we need to come back and raise our race, that we are up there and we can be up there. Because we have a lot of dark, black skinned people who are doing beautifully well. And when you look at the majority of the most things they've invented in this world, they are being invented by black people, but they change the narrative of being invented by other people. So we need to know where we come from, and we need to wear our color with pride, not by changing.
And also,
things.
sorry guys,
Yeah.
and also, you know, we're not asking people. You know, like people are different, right? People are different, and perspective matters a lot. You can want to do this, which is none of my business. You can decide tomorrow, Tunji, to bleach, right? It's none of my business.
But it's bad.
But the only thing I'm saying is, you're not doing it
For the wrong reasons.
You're not doing it for yourself. You're doing it because you want like people to see. You want to be. I don't know how I'm gonna say.
Okay,
it.
Ori,
You want to gain
I wanna,
points.
I want to
You
ask.
wanna-
I want to ask you guys. Okay, look, I want to ask you guys this. And Yuli, my thing is, I'm so grateful for you guys' opinion, and I'm so grateful for what Ori just said. And Vic, this is my thing, Yuli. I just want to be. I hear what you guys are saying, right? But for me, I don't want to just go on the surface. I want to go as deep as I can. You know,
Yeah.
I know it is sensitive.
Yeah.
Now, Yoli, when you guys said that, you and Vic said that things are changing, and I hear that. We see that, right? But I need us to also understand that this has run down even to religious side of it.
Yes. Yes.
We study the Bible, we look at movies right from time Jesus. And now, and it's painful that we are still, look, the narrative is still the same, Ori. What I'm trying to say is the narrative is still the same, but they are giving us a small amount of platform, or I don't know if you should call it breathing space, for us to mentally feel that we are actually doing a lot. What am I trying to say? Now, when the things start getting exposed, they brought another English again, people of color. Like the F. What is people of color? Now, because somebody don't want to say black and white people, now they say, oh, the people of color. Like, trust, what is the people of color? The people who are achieving in the black side, do we really know what they went through, to even get to even focus on the and Holy, I so much appreciate the fact that when you mentioned the air thing, it's not only by now, it is what we have been, I don't know what's the word, like Ori said, and I always use that, we need to unlearn to relearn.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad that you have braids on today, because this is beautiful for me. I always tell people that I'm not stingy to buy you braids or to buy you hair or whatever. But a woman wants to tell you about confidence, Yoli, where she's sitting and lecturing you about confidence. The hair she's wearing is not ours. We can count a whole lot of things that are not yours. So how dare do you tell us or this generation about confidence? Yeah. So it's like we think we're there, but we're really still not there, because just think about it. And Ori made mention of a beautiful opinion that in terms of they are feeding our weaknesses and fantasies. Now, think about how many content creators in Nigeria, for example, how many of them makes content without having to look for a girl with a big buttocks? How many people make content without having to look for a girl with big boobs? How many people want to just make an advert of something we see and then they put in some certain skin? I'm a photographer. I've taken a black girl a picture, and then the filter she want me to edit it is a white filter.
Lights.
So Tunji, like what
So
I said.
I want to ask you guys this. I need you guys to balance me real quick. Victor said we have woken up. Awareness is not waking up. Ori, I don't know if you are with me in this.
But we trying.
Action is waking up.
Yeah, we're trying. But
How
we
long
can't
are
force
we?
people. You
No.
remember what I said?
No. I want you to work with me, Yoli. Do you know how and what somebody would have assimilate, go deep in, for somebody to look at him or herself and say, I want to bleach?
Okay, Tunji, sorry to cut you short. Listen, when a beautiful black
It's sad,
lady,
really.
when a beautiful black young girl wants to look light-skinned, one big boobs, one big ass, right? Is she, if I'm not mistaken, is she doing it for what?
Society is demanding. It's what is in our head, B. Society is demanding that you need to be more. You need to be more.
Okay, now, what are you gonna do?
For social attraction.
So now, what are you gonna do? You're gonna stop her. To get my point. That's why I said it's choice preferences, because
I don't think it's choice, Vic. Is Vic listening to me?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
It's not choice.
But the reason why I'm saying that is
choice.
We need to understand that in Africa, God has blessed us a lot.
I agree.
There we go.
Varieties of things.
There we go.
See, in this part of the world,
this
is the only place in this part of the world where we have everything. What I mean by everything is that God created us same black. We have black, dark black. We have light skin black. We have albino.
We have melanin.
It's only one black woman who can produce all these things.
Yes.
All this variety of human beings. No other continent can do it. Only African woman. that can have albino, that can have dark skin, that can have light skin.
Yeah.
Inside our
So
our
much
womb.
bliss. So much blessings.
So we should be able to understand that your color you are being given is so special to
It's
you,
very
not for
beautiful.
you to change. Where you said things have changed. If things have changed, the World Health Organization will not have a
Exactly my point, Yoli. I don't know if you guys
But
are
it's
seeing.
starting with us.
I
It's
don't know.
starting with us.
of
We- like,
Can I-
of
Can I
turning
comment
them.
on something?
If you see
Yeah.
now, you see them traveling abroad, go and change their bottom, go and change their breast, go and change all these things. So where is the change?
Where is the change?
Guys, I was offering a job in my company. Listen, and a white lady came for interview. She saw most of the workers are black. She never come back.
Okay.
To get my point, she never come back. We tried to call her. She said, "No, I don't think I can be able to manage with." You know, you understand? So now tell me, this is I'm saying a white, but she's not like Western white. She's just white in light.
She's
You know?
light-skinned.
Yeah, but she felt intimidated. To get my point. So now, if I can tell you that she's from Africa, yes. But now, she's just thinking about the color, thinking about how can she walk with 8 to 9 black ladies. To get my point. Because that's her excuse. But at the end of the day, I try to tell her, why are you saying there's too much black girls, what. But at the end,
Okay, guys. Yoli, I need you to navigate me.
Okay,
I really
Okay.
want to hear your opinion.
I think I'm gonna like almost like be in between.
Yeah.
I understand where Ori is coming from,
Yeah.
right? It's also a thing where it's an internal thing. It's an individual thing. You
Yes.
know what I mean? And also at the time at which you've experienced it, right? For example, we cannot ponder on the fact that we've been so colonized and we were oppressed and we have to sit in that. That's one thing we cannot do. I mean, we can discuss it as much as we want. It took place, it happened, and it's sad, right? And we need to heal from that, right? And what we need to be aware of, our healing process is going to be very different. And hence why we experience that there's a vast difference in the way we've evolved to the way where we have been, because people are not healing the same way. So in the essence of healing, that's why you can still see there's a large percentage of people who are trying to bleach themselves. It's because their healing process and their own journey hasn't evolved in the sense that we are talking about it, the characters that we're naming.
Or they are wallowing in
Ignorance.
It's correct.
Because
That's why hence I
if-
said it's a self thing. You know what I mean? Because you'd find
Personally.
a majority of people not only that they haven't catched up to the time, and not that we want to force that for them to catch on the time.
And-
They're immature
May I come
about
in,
where
please?
they
I
are
don't
and
know
the
if you know
decisions that
this,
they're
where
making.
They say, the white people say, if you want to hide anything
Put it
from
in a
black men,
Put it in a book.
written in a book.
Well,
Because
that's
we don't
just.
read.
But that's the thing. You get I read a lot. You know, I've got books everywhere in my place. I know a lot of other black children that read. I mean, I don't come from a generation where we don't read. Maybe in some, I don't know where they get that statement. Maybe in the past times, maybe our parents were not into reading. And
Yes,
also, obviously
that's true.
because of the time which they existed, right? And obviously I can't be victimized by that statement because I never lived at that time. I lived at the time where I went to a school
And you
which
can read.
taught me that I have to read so I can equip my vocabulary. So it became for me now a hobby that is helping me so I can have a good vocabulary. And that was my mindset. So obviously you can't hide something in a book because I'm gonna read it when we talk about me.
Now you're talking about you.
But if we talk about somebody who's lived in a past life, which it's their experience, right? Maybe
Yoli, in few seconds, I
Yeah.
need you to speak to people
viewers,
out there,
yeah.
kids out there who they're struggling with these privileges. What is your advice, or what is your word? What is, I don't know what to call it, because I
Yeah.
think we're gonna have a part 2 of this topic, because I have so much to say.
yes, me
But,
too. Like
yeah,
I have
so,
a lot
I
to say.
I think it's deeper than just
Yeah.
one episode. So
Correct.
I want to hear you just speak to this youth out there or people of color
Yes.
who are, finding it difficult to navigate in this space.
I like what you said, people of color.
Well,
I dislike that word.
Okay.
what I'd say is that we need to get to a point, like as Ari said, we need to get to a point where you know who you are, you know your origins, you know the power that lies within you, and you know also how to carry that power and utilize it and own it. There's a lot of things that we need to own, and the one thing that is strength that you can ever own is identity. You need to know your identity, and everything else will just fall into place. And I think that's the one thing I can just give it to people. Know who you are. I mean, it simplifies a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yoli, I wish we had more time, because knowing who you are and what I've been put into our head,
Correct.
is a two different things.
Yes.
Vic, just speak to these people.
Okay.
People of color.
Yeah. For me, just a little piece of advice. These things start from us. Teach sons and daughters. Tell them how beautiful they are, because some people, they can just give birth to kids, then you allow them to, like, social media can influence them. They can see this person is this color, or hear that this person is bleaching, or there is a cream that can make you look beautiful. All those things, we need to teach the kids. When you need to teach your kids, man, there's things you have to say to a child. It's gonna go here, and she'll be like, yeah, you're beautiful, my daughter. You're very beautiful. You handsome, my boy. You don't have to be this. You don't have to be that for you to see you looking beautiful, you looking handsome. It starts from us. Like I always tell you, Tunji, whatever we want this generation to be, it starts from us.
Correct.
Not way back. It starts from us. Whatever you teach your child today, she will grow with it. She will teach other people. She will go to school. She will tell other kids, no, my mom said you're beautiful. The way we are black women, we look beautiful. Those things you can tell kids. Kids these days, they know a lot. And now another thing is, when they're on social media, they felt like this child is very beautiful. And most of the schools, you know what they do? When they're doing a show, a variety show in school, they first put white kids in front of
Vic,
them.
Vic. Okay. And Vic, I like now Vic. No, okay, Vic. Okay, you know what, Vic? I love what you said, but I'm gonna talk to the director. We're gonna have a part 2 of this.
Yeah, we have
if
to.
we go there, I'm just gonna bust.
No, I'm not going there. You asked me to advance.
No, yeah. Like
so
the
reason why
the
I'm
moment,
saying that.
the moment you raise that point now, like I would want us to discuss it, because even in the cartoons, bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now,
Even in the cartoons,
a child that knows he or she can play this role better, but because of the
color of his skin.
whatever, they have to put this child at the back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Correct.
And now they're scared. Even tomorrow, when you ask her to do this, she's already scared because she can't make it, because
she's
already
defeated mentally.
You know what I mean?
Mentally,
so she can't do it. Now she will be panicking.
Exactly.
There's a child, she's very brilliant, but to present something that she can do normally in front of your eyes. But because why? They ask this, okay, they take the script, give to this person. Now she's
under pressure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it starts from us. You teach your kids, man. Don't make them feel inferior.
Thank
Correct.
you. Thank you, Vic. Ori.
Yeah.
This guy has a
Ori
lot of
is so
things
deep.
Yeah,
He
he's
is
like
so
he's,
deep.
he has a
Like,
lot.
he frightens me.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
a lot.
I think you should play more research on your origin.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you are ladies and you want to have this beautiful hair, well, it's your choice. But I feel like we Africa, we have this. When you go to Namibia, way back in 1944, 1945, 1930s, they have this braid with their natural hair. They have all this kind of good color. We are Kush. Kush are black people, and they are the most beautiful people.
And melanin is so beautiful, guys.
So,
and that skin doesn't break. Have you ever noticed how a dark melanin skin is?
Yeah.
They never get pimples. I get so upset. I'm like, I want the skin.
Exactly.
If we know our history, we can be able to go back at times, read about these things, wear your color with pride.
Yeah.
Correct.
Nobody will be able to defeat you.
Wow.
No, never.
Wow, guys, it's like I think we're just gonna have another episode, because like a lot of these guys have a lot of things to say, because I've also met a white woman who asked me, Dave, why do your sister want my hair? Why do they want to have the kind of my hair? It's crazy. It's
crazy.
It's there everywhere in our faces, and it's just sad. But guys, I promise you guys we're gonna have a part 2 of this episode. You all heard what Victor has to say, and Ori said you guys need to go back to your origin, and like Yoli said also, you need to go back to your origin, not the origin they were forced into our brain, like the real one. You need to unlearn to relearn. And I believe we're all gonna be fine. Thank you so much to you guys. I had an amazing time, and I'll see you guys soon.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment there.
Thank you. Hey guys, like I said before, it's a sensitive topic. Everybody has a lot to say, but I'm gonna just promise you guys that we're gonna have another episode, which is the part 2. Then it's gonna be more detailed. But before then, you guys can actually pop in with your questions, whatever you want to know, anything you're not clear of. And then there's amazing guests on the show are going to explain and break everything down to you. But I'm just gonna tell you this from me to you: be comfortable in your skin. Unlearn to relearn. You need to understand your origin and not what was instilled in us right from childhood. I want you to tell a friend this is GetRealShow. Drop your comment, subscribe, and like, and please tell a friend to tell a friend. Until the next episode again, my name is Olatunji. Shout out to God and keep well.